villagers offered God the scarcest food in the desert to get a chance to go to heaven. George wanted to go to heaven too, but he was born without a left hand. It was the day of God's coming. The villagers had gathered all the food together. George wanted to help, but the mayor stopped him. He told George that people with physical defects don't deserve to go to heaven. Then God landed on a huge rock. The villagers offered food in exchange for a pair of angel wings. The mayor looked around. George was nowhere to be found, so he took the opportunity to hide in the bag of food. While everyone was still campaigning for wings, George had arrived in heaven, but it was deserted. It wasn't even as nice as the village. And as George wondered, the villager flew up with the wings, and just as he was about to greet him, the villager was killed by an arrow. George was terrified. He went into hiding, and then God appeared. George took a closer look and realized it was actually a monster. The monster was eating the food that the villagers had given him, and the remains of the villagers were piled up in the corner. George realizes in an instant that it's all a trick, so he had an idea. He put an empty bag on the edge of the cliff. As the monster approached, George seized the opportunity and shot the monster off the cliff.